freaks. This week in lawn care number 3, well, it's not as exciting as the previous episode. And that's a good thing. Let this one reassure you new guys that things do work out. My week, it just kind of went along pretty smooth. There was a lot of rain, but the rain kind of would rain like 4 a.m. till like 8 a.m. and then you get a late start, but it was okay. You could do stuff like that. And then when it did rain during the middle of the day, it was light enough that you could kind of go through it. It'd be great if it only rained at night, you know, but what can you do? It does help the grass grow, so we need this stuff. You know, hopefully it's out of my area now because we're saturated. And heading off to you guys. All right, let you have some fun for a while. Yeah, so if you get all your ducks in a row, you get everything lined up and you start chugging along, you'll have some weeks where it just goes smooth and they let you catch up. Now there's no catastrophic events this week, no fights, no weird stuff. Actually, my phone stopped ringing. I didn't even get a call this week, which I have been getting a few calls a week for random stuff like, you know, one-time gigs or somebody saying, oh, I live next door to whoever and would you please help me out this time when you come by, or something like that, or can you cut down some bush or pull out some crap for me? I didn't have any of that, so things might be a little bit slowing down. I came home one day in the middle of the day and I got my hedge trimmer. It took a couple minutes, changed shirt, put something in the microwave, cleaning myself up a little bit, go out the front door, and the mailman's here. Now keep in mind, I'm always gone during the day, so the mailman and me, we don't run into each other a whole lot. So we didn't really know each other by face. But what he did say was, he handed me my letter. Because I was walking out and he was coming up, I waited for him. He handed me my mail and goes, I watched your video. And I go, uh-oh, this was weird. I go, what video did you watch? He goes, your lawn care video. And then I watched a whole bunch more. And I said, what are you doing watching lawn care videos on YouTube? He said that he has a lawn service. All right, think about this. The mailman has a lawn service. The 7-Eleven guy has a lawn service. People have these lawn services. All right, there's firemen in this town. There's police officers in this town that have them. The police officer, his logo is a badge, and it says lawn enforcement. Those are some pretty cool looking logos. So anyway, you never know who has a lawn service. Well, here's how he found me. He was watching some lawn care stuff and it recommended one of my videos. So he clicked it on, and when he got done watching, he goes, oh, that wasn't bad, I'll watch another one. And it was one where I was outside. So he was looking at the house and goes, nah, it looks familiar, but it can't be. And then eventually he goes, no, that house has to be in Granite City. So then he just keeps watching and looking. He goes, oh my gosh, yeah, I know that house. I deliver lawn care letters to that house. So then he'd been waiting to run into me. And we finally ran into each other. And he gave me his business card. So, I know, I'm not gonna tell everybody his name and phone number right here. I wanted to pop up in a video and just let you guys know, this is for real. It's the truth. People are out there and they're doing it, all walks of life, and they're making money, they're making extra money, and they're supporting their family, and they're actually enjoying the yard work, okay? So, stay positive, stay motivated. You can do this, everybody's doing this. Anybody that needs money can find a way to do it, whether it's with the lawn care or with something else. You can go out there, all right? Don't be scared. The one little minor setback I did have this week, this right here, this blower is probably close to 5 years old now. Never had a problem with it. BG55 with Stihl, okay? I run back to my truck after trimming some bushes. I grab my rake and my blower out, and as I'm pulling out, it clips the side and it falls. It hits the side of the curb, down there. Keep in mind, last summer I've been pissed, I was going through the divorce stuff, I've been going along, blowing off something, and I just punch a tree with it or something. Alright? I've dropped it, kicked it, I've had all kinds of stuff. It's never once had a problem. Well, it has a problem now. it fell and it won't pull for nothing. You can't pull it. So I had to drive back home, which I keep everything real close. All my lawns, you know, I only take out what I need to take out with me because I don't want to get it ripped off. So I had to go home and get my other one. You guys notice everything I have is a twin. The reason why that is because think of this. This thing's not working. I go home and get my other one. I go out, all right, and I'm going along and the freaking end falls off of it. Well, between the two, I can still finish the day because lightning does come in pairs sometimes with this lawn service crap. You can, one mower won't work for one reason and the other one won't work for the other. But if they're the same mower, you take that pole rope off of there and put it over here and take those wheels and put it over there or something, you know, it'll work out. Same with your blowers and trimmers. You can finish the day. So what we're gonna do, since this video doesn't have any excitement, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to work on one of these BG55s by Stihl. We're going to see what's going down with it. Whenever you buy a piece of Stihl equipment, they always give you a couple tools. All right, and there are a couple other tools too. Like they look like Allen wrenches, but they're a little bit different. Well, I believe this might be the one for the blower, and this one probably should be for the trimmers because this is how you take the screen off the muffler, the little spark arrestor, and this one and that one. I'm going to show you about these. Let's go find out if it's jank or whatever. But it's a Stihl, so whatever's broken, you just take that in and get another one, come home, put it back on, and you're set. There's something to be said about high quality equipment. Okay, freaks, this is the tool, and it looks like we're going to want to just take out these bolts right here. You know what, before we get started on that, in case you lose interest, if you buy a BG55 and it stops running like super strong or feels like it's bogging down, this is probably your culprit right here. So your little tool, get it loose. This is your spark arrestor. And that comes out of there. It's the little screen on here that will get, see mine's looking dark right now, so they can get completely plugged up. You just scrape them a little bit. A little wire brush. There are lots of ways to clean these, but as I'm going to show you, that is most likely your culprit if your BG55 is not running super good right now. Put that back in there. Tighten it down. Alright, let's go back to what we were doing here. Okay, unscrewed 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll just take it off. Maybe. There we go. Let's take these screws out of here. So this is working. Let me think about this. Okay, freaks, I figured it out. Apparently, when I dropped it, this thing right here, it looks like a little brake pad. It's where it makes contact with the starter right there. This piece was pushing under this so it wouldn't spin. Okay, it was too tight, so it moved. There's actually 2 screws on that. Right here and right here. You loosen them. See how you can move it around? You still want it to make contact, but you don't want it to pinch in it like you did. So I'm going to line it up and put it back together, see what happens. Put the housing back on, and I can already feel that it wants to pull, so let's turn it on, put it on choke. Alright, put it over. We're back in action. And that's how you do it.